Hey guys, Joey Lopez here. Just a couple announcements before we start this week's tarot. I am no longer doing tropical astrology. I am switching all my services over to Vedic astrology. However, I will not be delivering any type of birth chart in Vedic astrology because I am not qualified to do it. I am ceasing all tropical birth charts. All the appointments that I have made with tropical birth charts, I will continue those, and once I'm done with that last couple of charts that I have left, I will no longer be going back to tropical astrology. So when I do tarot, I will be referring to nakshatras, I will be referring to planets according to Vedic astrology. So when I'm doing this, make sure you check your rising sign in Vedic astrology for better predictions. Although I don't believe in the prediction system on YouTube, because a lot of times these predictions, they're very general. You may have a planet maybe 8 spaces away where there's some sort of change that's going to go on in your life, and that may not come to pass for you, but it'll come to pass for somebody else where they have no planets in that spot. You understand me? So it's predictions. All the astrologers that I do follow don't actually do predictions for monthly transits or for yearly transits. They don't believe in it. They just believe in teaching it and reading the chart as it is in the D1, D9, and all those extracurricular charts. As far as my services, it's going to be more simpler for me because that means we can just stick to the tarot. However, I will give you a link in the email from the description below when you email me for a tarot service, and it will send you a link to put in your birth information. I will still look at your chart to see what transits you're going through, what mahadashas you're going through, or if there's anything impeding you from certain places that you want to set the intention for your reading. As far as that goes, I'll look at the chart, but I'm not going to read your chart to you. Until I have the blessings of my teacher in India to go ahead and deliver charts, I will not be doing charts anymore. The last thing I have for this week on the channel is in the Cancer read last week, I had a very interesting thing with the clarifier. Was it last week? I think it was 2 weeks ago, or last month's read actually. I had 2 Queen of Cups come out in the clarifier deck, and it was a new clarifier deck because I wanted the edition to match the original edition that I've always had, and so I ordered the matching set, and 2 Queen of Chalices came out. So this is a very special deck. When you see it on my channel as the clarifier, I'm gonna keep both Queen of Chalices in the deck. There is a special meaning for me here as well with these 2 Queen of Chalices personally, and that special meaning to me is that there's something about the Divine Feminine with this deck, and there's something with the Divine Masculine with this deck. So anytime I do tarot with these decks, just realize I'm looking at masculine with the colors, kind of like the bird kingdom. They got those nice flying colors, and then the female birds tend to have the lower, darker tone colors. And so I'm going to keep both Queen of Chalices in this deck, and so that's just a special gift towards you guys, so you can understand why 2 Queen of Chalices will come out in the read and you guys aren't complaining in the comments like you guys like to do. And why are there 2 Queen of Cups? Anyways guys, like always, these are YouTube general readings. They won't always resonate. Enjoy your reading for the month of September. Take it easy, guys. Aquarius, hi, welcome to your read. We're going to be looking at your tarot. Get your shuffle started here. Let's see what the month of September has for the Aquarian. Aquarius, I'm sorry about the air conditioner. It's still really hot. See, when it's winter time, at least I can wear a jacket and everything's great, and I can turn off the air conditioner. Just leave the window open, right? Here's me complaining about the seasons. But aren't you winter though? You are certainly wintertime, Aquarius. And speaking of winter, you have a lot of cold cards up here, but then this kind of just warms up to something really nice. This is about balance between two people. It's balance. Two people coming together here with the Four of Wands. I love it. In the past, Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Wands. Maybe you were putting too much pressure on somebody here to have some sort of relationship, and that made them put up a lot of boundaries. Simply as I see it that way, you were holding somebody hostage here with this Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords. You're confused, they're confused, they put up boundaries, it's over. I don't know, we'll clarify what the Nine of Wands here is later. I'm pretty sure this is somebody putting up so much boundaries that they wanted to call it quits. And it could have been in the form of a Saggy here with the Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands, Hangman, 8 of Chalices. In the current energies, you're about to give up on something and walk away emotionally from something forever. I don't care what people say about this 8 of Chalices. Oh, it's taking a break. It's walking away temporarily from something emotionally. BS. Look at this guy on the card. Does he look like he's walking away temporarily, taking a break? Who's lying to you on those tarot videos? Look, there's somebody here walking away emotionally. They packed their bags, left. This could be you, could be them. Either way, I see that you're kind of done with it too. Mentally, you're exhausted with whatever this is. You let this go. All right. And if you're not still holding on to it, this 10 of Wands is going to keep getting really freaking heavy till you let it go. Okay? Look at that guy. He's not having a good time carrying that whole force. All right. And the future energies here, we have the Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, 7 of Chalices. You know, this is something new starting for you. Something new that comes with communication and comes in as one of many options for the Aquarius, which I love because the general energy of the read was 4 of Wands, and there is going to be some sort of connection that comes together for two people in love. That's how I saw it at the beginning of the read. It's what my intuition tells me at the read, and the future energy is guiding me to believe that. Is it with what this is? I don't think so. I think it's simply walking away from whatever here you were putting pressure on. Maybe it was your side or their side putting pressure on keeping a relationship, keeping that. And what happens is the mind ends up weighing down whatever this relationship is. Fear, when you put fear and preconceptions and things like that in the mind, you start projecting those things on the people, and that becomes heavy for them too. But what I see here is something that doesn't come with pressure, something that comes in through spirit by releasing. 8 of Wands is the only card without a character on it. Releasing something gives you an option here. A very steamy one, by the way. This person's very attractive, I feel. Gives you a very attractive, very emotional and communicative partner, because I have the 7 of Cups, I have the 8 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, and they're good in bed too. Let's call a duck, okay? Do the image work. I don't know, your read, Aquarius, is weird. Getting a lot of imagery here. A lot of imagery is just popping up into my head. Smells, everything. Aquarius. And I feel like it comes in the form of a new option and a happy option. Something that is very balanced and something that looks like in the form of a marriage. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords in the past. He's definitely... And that Knight of Wands, I really wanted to see that. What is that Nine of Wands about? Let's look at the Nine of Wands on their side first. We can come back to the Knight of Swords. He's not that important. We know that was you putting pressure on this person. Eight of Chalices, Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody walking away from something that looks stable. And emotionally, they checked out when things didn't appear picture perfect. But I don't think they were a perfectionist or looking for some sort of perfection in their life. I think ultimately they want to run away from something and to like, you know, how I would feel if I was this person. You know, like, I just got the image of me sitting on the couch watching Netflix movie with a person and thinking, this ain't it, fam. And maybe they felt that way and maybe they were honest about that, and you try to keep them down and try to make it work when they were already telling you this ain't it. And the spiritual thing here, we'll skip fast forward here. It was with Eight of Wands, is the spirituality is not holding on to a relationship or holding on to somebody that wants to see their way out. It's a very simple lesson. It's very easy. And you might think, well, like, we had a very good history. We had a long time together. But I mean, that's the beauty of this life, is we get sweet and sour. And sometimes we got to let go of things. And if you're not letting go, this person keeps running away further and further. Does that make sense? Maybe letting go is your best option. And I hate to do this because I know maybe somebody's getting hurt. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear their person's coming back. But maybe what you need to hear is that letting go, maybe it'll bring this person back. I haven't clarified the Seven of Chalices yet, but I feel like a lot of you might want to hear that this person wants to come back. But if you're constantly putting a gun to someone's head, that's not fun anymore. They rather go towards the fun things, or things that just come natural. Does that make sense? And I'm not here to hurt any of you. Like, I love you all, right? But it's how I'm seeing this, and it's how it's coming to me intuitively. And there may have been that night you guys were sitting on that couch watching Netflix and they were thinking all through the movie, this ain't it. And they may have told you that. And it may have hurt a lot. And I'm hurting with you. As I'm saying these words, I'm hurting with you. I don't even need to do clarifiers for tarot. Honestly, I do the clarifiers for the show and the glam. We don't need these clarifiers. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think you need a lesson in letting go. In September, I think you need to let go. It's getting really heavy here, and what you need to know with the future energies, how you can kind of change that and manipulate that, and understanding that the challenge is you have to see things differently with this Hangman. Once you see things differently, you're able to change the situation, let go, and move into something very nice, very spiritual. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the universe here. I don't even need to clarify these piles. This is about letting go and realizing something will show up. You know what? Let's clarify the 7 of Chalices. What happens if you let go? 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're still having this thing about holding on to it. You're going to keep holding on to it, and you got to realize that there's going to be a lot of options showing up to you in the future here, and you still may be holding on to that deep internally, and that's going to take a little bit of not healing like they say in tarot, but healing out of like whatever this is, like kind of like methadone, getting yourself off this kick with this security blanket of this person. Once you get out of that, then the new things show up. They communicate, they give you the emotions, they give you the fun nights. You gotta let go. I'm gonna pull 3 cards from the universe. Let's see here. Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Chalices. Your wish will show up, but not in the way that you want with whatever this is, by holding on to things. And there is a wish here, and that's once you cut things off and you start seeing that inner beauty inside you, and it comes towards you. That's all I got for you. Take it easy. I'll see you guys again mid-September. Bye.